Hello everybody. What's going on? It's your boy, Hazer. And today, doing a demo review. Oh fuck, I haven't put the characters in the wrong order. Oh, they were almost in the right order. On this side. This side, not so much. Oh, what the hell? There we go, I got there. Okay. Everybody, it's a demo review. Today, we're gonna be taking a look at Mr. Polar Bear Michael. I got the right key. Nice job, me. And his Terra. This was a fun game that the Dragons played really well on. That they did a different start than usual, and there was just some nice play by PBM overall. So I wanted to check it out. Honestly, I'm just so glad he's not playing Afro anymore that I felt I had to highlight it and big him up so that he never he never whips it back out. I feel like my camera's not quite right. Oh well, whatever. Anyway, fun weekend of Smite, in my opinion. I had a good time with it. Nice little Alquan game from Adapting to finish it all off. I think I'll be doing a demo review of that sometime today or tomorrow as well. My general plan. But yeah, PBM looks for an invade. So I kind of want to take a decent look at what they do here. So let's look around the map. You've got Shibalenke starting over by purple. Dardes starting on the speed. Last round the Nem starting at speed. So they're going to do these two camps together. And these two are going to do these three camps together, I believe. We're going to be focusing on PBM looking for an invade. On the solo side. So I guess we'll talk about the reasoning behind it. So he gets found by Baskin. He's like, fuck it. I'm just going to look for it anyway. So the goal here is, it can't be to get the blue. So the goal here is to make Paul in an uncomfortable position. You can see he's pathing this way. He's like, oh, I don't really know what I'm doing. He's already pathing a way that he probably doesn't want to. I don't know if he's going to triple up the camps. We'll see. Anyway, PBM tries to block the blue in. Baskin gets both the sides. PBM walks in now, and Baskin fucks this up like pretty bad. See, 52. So 132 HP needs to... So I think Herc 2 does about... Must do 90 damage, no? So he should have gotten it. I want to replay here to see exactly what Paul does. See what his change up was. So let's see. Goes this way, ignore... Oh, he pulls the backs as well. So he just goes and meets Sino at speed with all three camps. I guess with a Hell, you're probably able to keep them pulled, and it's not too big of a deal. Yeah, it looks not bad. Start looks like it didn't fuck Paul and Sino over at all. In fact, it was good for them. And on the other side, Vote hits 2, but he's then going to get kind of zoned. So overall, I think this start sucks. They were lucky to get the blue. But like you can see that they lose pressure in mid and they lose pressure in duo because of it. And Vote, I think, ends up getting... He's level 2, but he ends up getting denied some farm here. The Ares is here. Aurora just hiding. They end up looking for a kill. Vote gets super poked. I'm not sure if Vote kind of misplayed there, trying to juke around. He probably should have just run straight back to his tower rather than juking around like a madman in his Rising Jaguar. But anyway, this isn't a demo review by Vote. It's a demo review by PBM. That was the start. I guess the plan there is you're trying to mix it up and make the other team panic. And I guess it did make somebody panic. It made Baskin panic on his secure. And he fucked it up. He didn't get it. But I don't actually think it was good, in all honesty. PBM's still level 1. If we look at the graphs, I imagine, even though they're ahead slightly in XP, and they're pretty significantly behind in gold. A couple hundred gold. So overall, they're behind off the start. So I don't think it was good. The nice blue buff, though, should put Baskin in a rough spot, but I think Baskin, like, didn't int for totem, but he got both totems, which kind of totally mitigates the problem with his mana. PBM's finally gonna hit level 2, probably. But you know he loves this shit. You could see him doing the little dance when he got the blue. Getting off the wave. This is just to stop themselves getting zoned. If you let a couple creeps through, your wave's then going to lose, and it's going to push towards the tower, so it's harder for the other team to zone you. Doesn't look like they're having much trouble anyway, though. They just run at them, force the sprint out of PBM. PBM also did go for the sprint here, which I guess is like, or if the Hell rotates on him, he can just try and sprint and run away. At the blue buff, I mean, when he's invading. Sprint pretty good into Hell, I guess, and Cupid. an Ares, so he's a spring game anyway. But again, blocking the waves off to try and hold them near the tower. I'm not sure much is going to go on in this laning phase, so we might do a little bit of fast forwarding. Not a terribly long game, but it's longer than your YouTube video would be. Ideally, you can see here what you do if you're getting pressured out. Just go and pull the purple and pull it towards your tower. They end up losing the gold of the purple to the tower, but they don't lose the purple. And that's all that you really need to do. It's important to get there as early as Mike did as well. If you get there at the same time as the other support, they can kind of like steal it off you and pull it away, the camp. It's really annoying. One day I'll do a demo review where somebody does that. I think like really annoying invade strategies are a good thing to watch at the moment. Aurora, is Aurora going to hit 5 off this wave? Are they looking for a level 5? There is a Neja on the way. Sino's coming. Let's see, it misses the ring toss, hits the... So fucking bad by Sino. Oh my, and I want to, let's watch this again from Sino's POV. Sorry, Sino, but you know I gotta do it to you. What are you, number 4? No, number 1? There we go, we got it. Oh god, he's so far away, alright. I want to see this in super slow-mo maybe from Sino's POV. Here you go, he's going over. You know that your Cupid's hitting 5, presumably. Your Ares has denied himself a little bit of farm. Have a look. What's up? Everything's up. Here we go. Round the corner. Rushes the 1. Shouldn't be throwing it out like that. Hits the sash, and the X-Pause dash got caught. Totally misses the ult. And then they keep going. Uses his shard, but Lasper's here. Sino beads. And the double kill for Laspera. Absolutely. Oribel. Oribel smite. Right there. And this is where the game really turned on its head. The dragons, until that point, were probably behind. Let's have a look at the graphs. And yeah, you can see that was a very bad gank. All they had to do was use the Neja off of one of the CCs they had, I think. But, c'est la vie. Have a look at Mike's leveling order. We'll just be, I imagine, 4-2... Is it 4-2-3-1? Or is it... I think it's 4-2-3-1. Anyway, blocks the wave off again. They're trying to make sure the Vote can't get zoned. Baskin, meanwhile, gets ganked and dies. Mike again. He gets a lot of good walls later on in this game. Mike's not someone I like super associate with being really sick with the Terra walls, you know? It's mostly genetics, and then there's some other people like Jake and Rongyu who are pretty good at it, but Mike had a great game on it here. Let's check it out. We'll fast forward again. He's just holding the wave, stopping his ADC from getting zoned. The general plan here holds the wave, and then they clear together. Mike is... He did go Cannoneers, by the way, which is an interesting one. I want to keep an eye on Cannoneers to see how it does. Stardust got killed. Oh yeah, that's where he got dived under the tier 2. I remember that. Well, Cyclone... Not sure if he should have fought this. There is an Ares on the way. It works out, and he gets the camp. And now they're worried about their purple as well, because Neja and Hell have pressure around mid, but shouldn't end up losing it. Oh, pretty low. I do feel like maybe Sino should have made more of a play here. They should have done something on the purple. But anyway. The early mid-game here is going to be pretty boring, I think. PBM and Vote don't have pressure, so they're mostly just sitting around, just making sure they get all their farm. I think PBM's trying to get as many Cannoneers procs as he is, presumably. As he can, rather. Presumably. See? Bam! That's one. And actually is ahead of Aurora in terms of XP, but it's not... like Aurora's really done anything wrong, it's just that PBM's splitting a lot of waves, probably. This is who used his shard there. Wing shard is the option. Gold Fury being pulled, again it is just the 2 that's being leveled. We'll see, is he going to set up a wall to block them off? Probably. This is generally what you want to do. But Aurora doesn't get put in combat. I wonder if he should have dashed through there. Dragons do just about get it, but only Aurora can get there. So still a good block. Our Shiba ult used to try and get out. Is he going to get Ares ulted? We'll get Ares ulted. Pulled in, held, and killed. They go Gold Fury for Mike. And there was quite a big rotation there as well, but the game, it's not a big swing either way. Let's see. I don't know if there was a Pyromancer down there. Suck. The big suck. The big suck. Animal. Sino able to ult out. Why am I first person on Sino? I don't know. All chased, and then Sino, I really don't think Sino needed to dash in there, PBM. Just a little clap. Let's see what he's up to. I feel like I'm out of the swing of doing these demo reviews. Aurora sees him walk over a ward there, but acts like he doesn't. I wonder if that's a deliberate ploy some teams do these days. Is you know, if someone's rotating underneath like that, PBM's rotating, but there's no value to him rotating. He's not gonna do anything if he walks over one of your wards. I wonder if teams deliberately don't react. You know, and they don't see him, and then they don't get their wards sentry because you oftentimes like give away that you know somebody's there. Just through the way you play, and again, just blocking the wave. Look, you can see Cyclone and Aurora trying a zone. Is this what duo lane meta is right now? This is grim. I guess they just want to, like, if the Ares is up, oh, this doesn't feel like a good fight. Shiva ult and Terra ult for Ares ult. There is rotations from Sino and Paul coming in. PBM trying to stand between the Neja and his carry, and you can see he's just trying to get in between them. He does it. Really nicely played. And then they get hard punished. Sino takes the wrong person up to the sky. Not who he was looking for. Nice play by Mike. Just make sure it's a path to be between his ADC and the Neja as much as possible. Stop him getting a sash, stop him getting an ult. His vote did not have beads, it looks like. I think he got chain. Did he get chain Ares ulted there? It's the thing you want to do against Shibalenke. Rising Jaguar does have CC immunity on it, so you need to chain them before you Ares ult, or they're just going to dash and immune it. Where's he off to? Did he go the wrong way? He's back. Pulling them out. Feels good. Game pretty even still. He levels the 3, yeah. 4, 2, 3, 1, it looks like. Leveling order for PBM. By that I mean he levels his ult. If he has a point, like, if he has a point and he's able to put it in his ult, he will. And then if he's able to put it in his 2, he will. And then if he's able to put it in his 3, he will. That makes sense. So gank around the back. Mike's dead this time, right? It's the Terra ult off. I feel like this was very nearly, like, pretty. I wonder if he got his dash off there, if that could have been a kill. Very nearly a bad dive. Here we go, we're back on the move. Man, maybe I should have skipped through this early game. I've been thinking about recording these ahead of time and then just cutting out the boring bits or fast forwarding them, you know, before recording the video. Probably would be smart. But, you know, that would require me to be something I'm not, which is a good content creator. Finally, Mike's out of dual lane, though. We might see some more hype play. Pyro being traded for gold, so probably not going to see anything anytime soon. Mike will step over here. Must know he's not in any danger while they're on the Gold Fury. And then it looks like there is a duo tower to push. Coming up here from this grouping. Let's see what they do. They're just going to block the wave off with the 2, maybe. Just dashing in. Not scared at all. Trying to get a Cannoneer's proc off. Did so. Is there rotations coming in? There's a Neja and a Nam rotation coming in, but the Nam's just here faster. And Aurora is so, like, Ares is so vulnerable at this time in the game. So horrendously killable. There's just nothing for an Ares to do, especially if you have Just Blink. You don't even have a defensive relic. You just die. I personally don't like Ares at all. I don't think he's a good character for competitive Smite. I think he's one of those gods where you get baited occasionally into, like, he's like, oh, it's such a good Ares game, I could whip it out. But I just think he dies too easily. My general thought. He's great for ranked. Don't get me wrong. He does a lot of damage. You can carry Ares in ranked. You can. I can't fucking win any rank. Even now that I'm down to 2k MMR or whatever it is, like 2.1k, I'm still losing games. It's shameful, really. More wave blocks. Oops. Made a mess of that one. Not a Millsy. And Millsy is still the person I associate with Terra most, probably. He was a great Terra player. He was the first to really make use of the walls as well as you could, I think. And we'll fast forward through. If we can get some tasty team fights. It is 7-3. The Jade Dragon to this point, kills-wise. Gold is pretty even. XP probably much the same. Oh, the XP is actually significant. 2.3k. There must be some level leads. A level lead for Laspra. Everybody else is the same level. 2 level lead for Laspra even. Probably like 1.5. Mike just running around the jungle. Looks like he's looking for a play onto Paul and Aurora, but no follow-up. Oracles are spawning. Nem's ganking Geo. I guess he's cutting rotations, maybe, so they can go for a tier 1 or something. I'm not sure. Do they know the Nem's there? I think they do. The ping's coming out onto the Cupid. Does the Cupid know? There's no blue wards in the jungle. Maybe this ward up here would have spotted it. Sorry, I'm watching the game as if I'm trying to figure out what's happening. Cyclone's been like pretty hard to catch with ganks like this, I find. He tends to just sniff it out most of the time. Rotation coming in from Herc. Solo laner on the way. PBM blocks himself off to try and stay safe. Nice pathing. Looks like they still want to chase. Guan not on the way yet. Might come from base. Baskin frontlining. Nice space control by Mike, and he catches in Aurora again. We're just gonna pull him, presumably. What? What? How did he not get pulled? What happened there? I'm gonna watch this again. I remember someone saying in chat, how did PBM not get pulled there? Did the Ares? Ares ult doesn't need line of sight. How did he not get... I find myself confused. Should we watch it from the top? We'll watch this in slow motion once he gets the block. Alright. Let's watch this in 1/2 speed. So we can figure out what happened again. Body blocked in. Walls are in the way. Gets pushed back. I think maybe he was just... There's a chain on him. What? What? Was it the Ares? I gotta watch again. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I find myself confused. Was it the Ares? Was it just Ares 1? Was he out of range? Okay, we'll watch it from Aurora's POV. Slightly from above him, maybe. Alright. Let's see. What's Aurora doing? Gets body blocked. Uses a chain. Okay, so I think he has a chain on PBM currently. Does he? He does. Okay. Chain on PBM. Deb's up. Yeah, he's out of range. Okay, there we go. We're good. It's all good. No bug. Rewatch this again from Mike's point of view. Sorry about my little confusion there. Why did the ability not hit him? Oh, it's because it missed him. That adds up. Anyway. 2 leveling orders still, is as we suspected. Primal Fury. Nika zoning. Nika goes up on the horse and insta-stun onto 3, but no real follow-up. Nice wall again. Catches Aurora with a stun. Range CC. Owns Ares one more time. Disengaged. Let's pull this again. Healing time. L healing. Guan healing. Terra healing. PBM looking for a wall just about off the mark there. That was close. And they grab it. And they get on out. Oh, look at the graphs again. Starting to open up a nice lead. Back to base, and now Pyromancer gonna get grabbed already by the ferryman. What's my gun relic-wise? He has upgraded his bracer to tier 2 and not his sprint at all. That's unusual. See a bracer at 19 minutes, still sitting at the level 2. Guess he really felt like he needed items to be tanky. Maybe because he's gone without auras. Finds Paul in the jungle looking for the block. It was cleansed out. The change phase comes through a little bit. Nika rotates in. They get the Baron ult off. Pull in. And there's Nika just owning. Nobody died. Oh, Sino did die. I kind of was half not paying attention there. But it wasn't important. Don't worry about it. Probably. Fire grouping, maybe? I wonder if this is the kind of game where you could just go a Phantom Shell for the Terra too. Probably not. I think other relics are too strong. He's also... I felt like Baskin had just been owning everybody this whole tournament, and Nika really handled him in this set, in my opinion. Slowing it down, hanging around. Did he go brace for brilliance yet? No, not yet. Must have a decent amount of gold in hand. Was it F4? Oh god. 4? XP needed. Oh, who knows. Don't try and be a spectator pro, Paul. You suck. Okay, FG, cold. PBM still hasn't backed for a little while. Just stands there menacingly, and that does the job. FG will be reset. DPS was too low. So this should be bracer or brilliant, surely, right? No, he gets Sentinel's Embrace. Okay. Still pretty good. Wonder how he's doing gold-wise from the Cannoneers. Gold per minute will do, I guess. Yes, still significantly above Ares, but when your team's winning, you should be. It's hard to say whether that's the Cannoneers. I don't understand the gold spooling difference well enough. I don't know how efficient you need to be with Cannoneers. If you don't know what Cannoneers does, you get like bonus gold for killing a minion every 7 seconds, basically. 15 bonus gold for your teammate. So, yeah. I don't know. I don't know if that got his ADC ahead, I guess is what it should be doing, right? Gold-wise. I guess we could look at Cyclone versus Vote. Pretty even. With 10 gold in it. Yeah, the wards, Pyromancer and Fire both available. Gold as well, but both teams now being cautious around the solo side of the map. Free Pyro again for the Ferryman. Dragons, they've been willing to give stuff up in this game. They get out-positioned. They just let it go. Looks like PBM's hanging about, looking to see if he can get a wall off. They go forwards. Nemesis isn't in this fight. They go on to Baskin. Baskin. Yeah, he's dead, right? And then the Nam arrives late. PBM gets into the tower early to make sure that if anybody ends up tanking the tier 1, it's him. So they don't have to be so scared of the Berlin. Gardes chasing out the spinner. Gardes up in the sky. Is he dead or... Okay. He did die. The foe gets Sino as well. Oh no. Wall. Yeah. Good wall. Another good wall by PBM. That was his best of... You know what? We'll give a quick action replay of that one. That was his best of the game, I think. It was a really bad play. From Paul's POV, I think it was a really bad play. It's a bit of a hero play, you know? You're 1 versus 4. You're just going to chase them to fire? And think, well, surely they won't kill me. But they do. They do kill him. One of the best of plays. Oh well. Anyway, Fire Giant. Nancy hasn't been home from work. What a wonderful day to not have a job, huh? Are we on Laspra and then Mike? Oops. Alrighty. Leveling now. The one on the ult is to finish off. As you would expect. Items wise. Nothing particularly interesting comes out. I wonder what the Silver Talisman... I don't remember if he finishes this. Going extra Mage Pro here is interesting. Considering he's against 3 physical, right? Is it going to be an Absolution, maybe, for the Ares? I feel like Absolution is another thing that just owns... I don't think Ares was a good character before Absolution came out. I do feel like it just owns him as well. Especially on, like, Terra, for example. Where, like, when the Ares ult's gonna proc is the perfect time for the Terra's ult anyway. But oh well. Tier 2 push. I guess we'll watch this from Mike's POV still. Has ult, has sprint, still level 1. Did go for Bracer of Brilliance in the end. But I guess they're not gonna go Phoenix. Tier 2s. 25 minutes in, 15 to 4. Me back on out. I actually felt like Paul had a very strangely off tournament. I feel like he's been like, when the rest of his team's been kind of sucking, he's been having a pretty good year. You know, like Aurora's had his moments, Cyclone's had his moments where he's been really bad. Paul's just been solid, apart from maybe the Zong Kui game. But this tournament, I feel like he kind of stunk. I mean, it's just one play this game, I guess. His one death of the game is the thing I've looked at and be like, wow, this guy stinks. He's terrible. But, yeah. I feel like he wasn't really himself this tournament. Sino, obviously still not quite where you'd want him to be as well, it feels like, right? So we're seeing split push come out on the duo side. And so grouping and pushing mid and solo at the same time are the dragons. This is just to stop this pushing resulting in a tier 2. Mid Phoenix maybe gonna go down. They have a bomb for us, so they just get a That's a really terrible map play by the Ferryman, it feels like, and then PBM and Co just dash forward towards the duo side. They want to go for this because they know that Cupid's not here. Catch Sino, forces beads, and they get another Phoenix. Is anybody going to stop? I don't remember if this Phoenix goes down. I have no memory. Oh, bombed it. He does get the Phoenix in return. The 2 Phoenixes for 1. I feel like that was a little bit of a mistake by the Dragons. You didn't need to take that trade of the duo Phoenix for the solo Phoenix. It's not good for you. Cyclone still hanging out towards the Titan. All is frontlining again, which you really do not want to see. Get stunned out, has to beads, running, PBM chasing, Neja dashing out. Paul did die. See, I summoned it. I summoned his bad play. Cupid's still over here, Nem backs to deal with that. Again, he's gonna wall in the Ares. Pick up the kill. They're just going in one by one. A lack of definitive calls, it feels like, by the Leviathan, by the Ferryman rather, at the end here. And the Cupid can't back. Nem stopping that. 1v1 comes through, and the Titan, meanwhile, is gone upon by the Dragons. They suck it up. They suck Sino up. And they kill him, and they kill the Titan as well. Like when they get the solo kill onto Lasper, though. Shoutouts to him. Lasper's only death of the game. 6-1 and 8. I wasn't much of a Nem believer, but he delivered on this one for sure. For sure. Man. That was, it was a good game by Mike. I feel like I didn't really do it justice with my commentary, so apologies to Mike. But yeah, still got this bug where both teams appear the same color in the post-game lobby. That'll never get fixed. C'est la vie, you know, Horus is still ganking mid after however long. Dardas has 9 wards. PBM 23, topping the charts. Not a whole lot of damage, but yeah, a really solid game, I think. Mitigated more than the Ares, and the Ares died 6 times, so yeah. Oh, what do we get in here? We get nothing. No squelch anymore as well. That's the one bug they fix is the squelch. Whatever, man. Sickens me. But yeah, that's been it. This was a good Terra game by PBM. Not to be confused with a bad Afro game, which is he stopped doing. He was a little salty about it in the interviews as well. He was like, "Oh, pick Guardians, Mike. Pick Guardians." I mean, dude, he stopped picking Afro and Hell, and he started winning. That's what we were telling you to do. Oh well. Anyway, bad Invade, by the way. I still think the Invade was bad, but it worked out this time. And we'll see what else the Dragons are cooking up in playoffs next week. Thanks for watching, everybody. And I'll see you next time. Bye.